Okay, 60-second Paris. I'm your affable host, David Perrotta. Today we're in the 12th, near Gare de Lyon, and kind of sort of near the amazing Marché Allegret, over on the other side of the major boulevard. And I stumbled in here one day. I got lost trying to meet a friend of mine who just opened up a patisserie in the Marché. And getting lost is the most amazing thing in Paris, because I think getting lost is nature's app that forces you to discover things you wouldn't otherwise see. That's just my pet theory. Anyhow, so here we are. Now what I want you to see and share with you, because this is a street to share, are all these beautifully painted, almost pastel colors, upbeat, confident, proud houses that sort of sit staring at each other, facing each other on this wonderfully charming, bucolic kind of street in the heart of Paris. And the first time I came through here, I'm just going to show you some more, it reminded me of the famous painted ladies in San Francisco, those houses that sit on Postcard Row. And when I talked to people, they said, no, it's really kind of a version of London's Portobello Row. I've never been there, so I don't know, but you can tell me if you know. But anyhow, here's what I want to show you. The houses are kind of painted, not only are they painted beautifully, but the paint jobs kind of reflect what goes on in the actual street, the life of the street on a daily basis. And here's a typical example. There's a cat doing what its primordial instincts tell it to do, which is leap after those two birds there on your left. And if we're lucky, we can walk over and see if said beast exists. And there he is. I'm not going to make any stupid cat noises because I think that just drives them nuts, like they haven't heard it a million times. So there he is in his little element. He may actually be part of this hotel. This is actually a hotel. A little tiny hotel. You want a place to stay? This is where you want to stay. So, moving along, I have to limp. I just got out of the hospital. So, bear with the bumpiness. Here's a little tiny, just a double-shadowed bird, a miniaturized version of trompe-l'œil at 23. And beautiful. Look at those colors and the plants and the wooden door bathed in sunlight. It's absolutely stunning. And right next door, not to be outdone, at 21, you have a little trompe-l'œil tree. So you have a tree hiding among the genuine plants and trees. Oh, someone's upset. And just beautiful. And you have to think that the people who are in these houses must love to come home to these things, live in them. Maybe they have gardens. I don't know. But there's just something about these houses that I love. The street itself has kind of an interesting history. It wasn't always so picturesque. In fact, back in the day, nearby streets were known for prostitutes. Let's head down this way. And eventually, years later, the tenants got together, banded together an association, which ultimately prevented the street from being paved over, this particular street right here, which would have been a crime. And that leaves us now where you can actually come and paddle about with walk around and enjoy it. Here's the famous, as you probably know, Chat Noir. And I think it was a drink or a cigarette. I don't really know. Please don't correct me. I don't know. But it's very, very familiar. You've seen it on postcards, those kinds of things. Family life, plants, life. I love it. Lots of plants, lots of open windows, which is always a good sign, isn't it? I think I smell coffee. You think they'd mind if I just knocked on the door? And here's something I love. For you East Coast Americans, here's a clock, and you see this pictures a lot in this clock a lot in pictures of the neighborhood. What you don't see so much is what it says, which is New York Electric Company. That, my friends, is a tale for another day. I'm going to gingerly walk on the sidewalk. I should be using a crutch, but I'm not. And we go further down here, and that's pretty much it. The rest of the street on the end on the left there's a plaque commemorating the 1910 flood, when there was about 3.5 feet of water, or just over a meter of water in the great, again, 1910 flood. And on the corner on the left, the owner's daughter actually painted a mural of some people I think she knew. I'm not quite sure. It's just beautiful, but I'm just not going to get there in time. So that's it. Come to Paris. We're not far from Gare de Lyon and the amazing Marché Allegret. And have fun. Take care.